Okay, Bill Soriano here. It's Friday, January 5th, and I wanted to show you my two trades from earlier today. I did post the results in the group there on Facebook, Forex Trading Authority. And as you see here, I did take a hit here on this GA trade, Gbpaud, and I'm going to show you what happened there and why I should have won that trade. I should have ended up winning that trade. You have to be patient when you trade. You have to wait for the correct time to enter the trade. And I was not patient. This was actually last night, Thursday at about 11 p.m. Eastern time when I decided to enter that trade. And I should not have done that. And I'll show you this in a second. But I almost got my money back on the usdcad trade that I took at about 6 this morning, right before the news came out. I think about 8:30 a.m. I think I took the trade about 6:30 a.m. News came out about 8:30 a.m. So you see, I did lose $10 yesterday. You are going to lose trades, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone that shows you screenshots where they've taken 10, 20 trades and they have no losses, I would be very, very suspicious of those screenshots. We all know that it's very easy for people to doctor images using a simple Photoshop program. Okay, I'm not saying people do that, but when you see somebody that has 20, 30 trades and they have no losses, I would be very leery. I would be very suspicious of that. Okay, you are going to lose trades. Yes, it is possible to win 80 to 90% of your trades if you know exactly what to look for. But to win 100% of them, isn't going to happen, guys. Okay, it's not going to happen. And there's times throughout the year where you just may lose money, and so you have to exercise proper risk management for each trade, and also how much money you're risking in relationship to your account size. Okay, and if you're using a demo account, it's not the same. I've posted before about this in the group. You can't. The purpose of a demo account is for you to get used to the trading platform that you're using and get used to how you get in the trades, how you take the trades, the way the candles move. But you cannot test a strategy or a system out on demo, because the problem is your emotions are not involved. It's not real money. So you're going to trade differently. No matter how much you think you're going to trade differently. Anyway, let me get off my soapbox here and show you these trades here. So this was the GA trade. Now, I've been working on a signature trade that I call the Tokyo Express. The reason why I call this the Tokyo Express trade is because you're going to take the trade during the Tokyo session, during the Asian session. Okay. Normally, I like to wait till after 1 a.m. This is the 1 a.m. candle here. This is 1 a.m. in the morning. I like to wait till after 1 a.m. to take trades, and with the perfect time being at the open of the London session. But what I've been noticing is that the market maker, broker, dealer, whatever you want to call them, has been making the moves, the false moves, earlier and earlier. Okay, so you want to start looking for them also in the Asian session, and the trades are a little bit different, and there's a different way that you have to take them. Okay, but what I look for is this area right here, which is from about 1 p.m. Eastern time to about 5 p.m. Eastern time, and then I look for a move up of at least 25 pips, 25 to 50 pips. That's a 42 pip move up from this consolidation area right here. I see vector candles here. So right here at the top, I see a railroad, and that leads me to believe that that's going to be the high of the day. Now, since we're taking these trades during the Asian session, it's best to wait for a confirmation by waiting until the mustard line here, which is the 5-day exponential moving average, crosses the ketchup, which is the 13-day exponential moving average. And what happens is On this particular trade, it was about 11 o'clock Eastern time at night, 11 p.m., and I was losing my patience. And what happened was, during this one candle right here, either this one or this one, the mustard line crossed the ketchup down. Okay, now I'm supposed to wait for the candle to close to make sure that it does close with the mustard crossing. I didn't do that. And as you can see here by looking at this, it's very easy to see right here that the yellow line does not cross down below the red line right here. So I should not have taken that trade. Had I waited for that candle to close, I would not have taken the trade. I wouldn't have taken the short. I would have waited. And then what happens is, you see here, it moves straight up to a higher level right here, right at yesterday's high. This dotted line right here is the day before's high. Okay, it moves up to that level. So since I put my stop 13 pips above this high right here of this candle, I got stopped out. I got stopped out here. And I lost, as you've seen on the summary sheet posted in the group. What happens after that? You can see it comes down here. You get an actual cross. You get an actual ketchup mustard cross right here. You see the arrow up here, right? And after that, it drops 49, 50 pips. So you can get your 35 to 50 pips, make your money, and get out of the market for the day. That didn't happen because I was impatient. I got in too early. I had the trade right. I just didn't pick the high of the day. The high of the day was actually over here. If you scroll over further, you see that it never gets back up there. It just continues to drop. Comes back up, drops again. Okay, so that's why I lost that trade. I was impatient, and I got in before the candle closed and the yellow line crossed the red line. So then later on, I checked about 6:15, 6:30 in the morning, and I seen this right here. And this wasn't a great setup. It was a very tight Asian range box, only 12 pips. It kind of reconsolidated in this area here. So, you're looking for a 25 pip move up, which you just about get right there. What I seen was, though, I seen 2 pins on these candles thrown up at this yellow line here, which is the 200-day moving average. Now, the red line here is the ADR high, but that wasn't there this morning. That just got there after today's trading closed. Okay, so that wasn't there this morning. I seen 2 pins to the mayonnaise, we call it. And when I seen those 2 pins to the mayonnaise, I decided to get in. Okay, now this was about 6:30 in the morning, somewhere around here. And after this second pin went up here. And then I happened to check the news, and I seen that there was going to be news, obviously, the NFP, right, at 8:30 in the morning. And I immediately knew that they were going to use that news, the market maker, broker, dealer, whatever you want to call them, they were going to use that news to drop this. I did not think it was going to drop 130 pips, though. So what happened was, this candle actually dropped 135 pips. Then it pulled back and ended up closing down 119 pips. What happened was, right before the news came out, I set a take profit at 20 pips below where I got in. And the candle dropped so fast that I actually ended up getting 29 pips, which was great. But that took me out of the trade with the 29 pip gain. And then, of course, it went down to drop 130 pips, like I said. So had I not put that take profit in there, I would have been able to ride that trade down. That candle just dropped straight down as soon as it opened. It opened and it just went straight down. It was just unbelievable to watch it. And I tried I tried to get onto my phone and change my take profit, but it was too late. It dropped so fast that, like I said, I got 29 pips profit instead of 20 pips. So that's what happened today, guys. And it's just it's still the holiday, so the market is acting a little bit erratic, and they say that the trades aren't setting up. A lot of people are saying that they don't trade because there's no opportunities out there, but I've seen plenty of opportunity during the last couple weeks. So, and that's what happened today with the two trades, and overall I ended up losing $10.11. So again, Bill Soriano from Pittsburgh, and let's make it a great day trading forex. If you have any questions about these trades, just hit comment down below here in the Facebook group, and I'll be happy to answer them.